Hey there, Frailers. I lit out for Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep that night till the morning came around. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Ran to the devil, babe, and he loaned me 20 bill. Spent the night in Utah in a cave up in the hills. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. To the levee, but the devil caught me there. Took my $20 bill and he vanished in the air. Ain't out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Got two reasons why I cry awake each lonely night. The first one's named Sweet Anne-Marie, she's my heart delight. The second one is prison, baby, the sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. One in Chino, babe, and one in Cherokee. First one says she's got my child, but it don't look like me. Get out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. All right. Well, this uses a lot of what we call running bass lines. And on the guitar, it's a little easier because you've got really 3 bass strings to work with, so you can get a larger range of bass than you can on the banjo, but we make do. So when we start out here, it's in the key of G, and it's pretty much the only chords in there are G, C, D, and then there's an A minor, and at one point we have a C where we take off the first finger from the second string, which makes it an E minor. But in any event, it starts in G. So what you're doing here is you're doing a running bass line. So we start out by striking on the 3rd string open. So that's where you're going to start your frailing strum there. Just like that. So we're starting there, and then we're going to play on the 4th string at the 4th fret. So, and then we slide down to the 4th string 2nd fret, and then open. So we're starting again on the 3rd string open, and then 4th string 4th fret. Got it? And then now we go to C. Now for C, we're going to actually strike on the 2nd string. We're going to lead off with, and then the first finger is going to come off, so it becomes an E minor. And again, you're hitting the 2nd string to lead off. And then we're going to the D. Now I'm doing the power D for the most part, so I'm freeing up my 3rd finger or my little finger, so it's just, so again, that's played here. So it's, and that's the main riff, and then that just repeats. So it's, I lit out from Reno, I was trailed by 20 pounds. sleepless night till the morning comes around. So the whole thing is just that running, that feel of that running bass line, even though you're actually going up higher. But it's like that. So that runs behind all the verses like that. Now it goes into the chorus, which starts with a D. Set out roaming, but I take my time. And then it goes to A minor. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Now what I'm doing there is I'm varying the sound of the first note on that by, sometimes I'm doing a hammer on. So and it goes to A minor, a friend of the devil. So I'm doing a kind of a whole chord strike, which is, I'm leaving the first finger on the second string at the first fret, but the rest of the fingers I'm kind of going. Now if you've been playing around with drop thumb, and I don't use drop thumb very much, but you could also play it this way. You can go. So it's just to give it a little bit of a different rhythmic feel from, so you're still using the basic Frailing strum, so it's still, but it's the way you're breaking up that first note. Or like that. So any way you want to do it, you're just trying to get a little bit of a different rhythmic feel for that part, that chorus, than you do in the main verses. So it's I said I'm running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Now this is completely optional, but I also do a little, again, a little running bass line thing here. So you're basically going from D, really concentrating on the second string, to so it's, and then you can continue down and then back into your main verse. So it's D, so again concentrating on second string. So that's a C note here, so you're fingering the second string at the first fret, so it's open on the second string. Now you're switching to the third string at the second fret. Open third string. And now you're going into the fourth. So it's and it goes back into your verse again. Ran into the devil, babe, and he loaned me 20 bills. Spent the night in Utah in a cave up in the hill. I'm running, but I'm taking my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. goes into the bridge. And that just goes back to your D. Got two reasons why I cry awake each lonely night. The first one, so that's a D, goes to a C. First one's lame, sweet Anne-Marie. She's my heart's delight. Second one is prison, baby. The sheriff's on my trail. That's back to D, of course. And that goes to A minor. If he catches up with me, I'll C, spend my knife in to D, jail. And that goes to that little riff. And it goes back to your got a wife in Chino, babe, and one in Cherokee. First one says she's got my child. He don't look like me. Been out running, better take my time. A friend of the devil is mine. I get home before daylight, 'cause I'll get some sleep tonight. And you end on the D. So that chorus again is just D to A minor. Said I'll run, but it take my time. But I'm, so what I'm doing there is I'm doing some little hammer-ons on the third string. So it's and that's the song. So you guys have some fun with that, and I'll see you next week. Bye.